It is January 22nd. Good morning. Welcome to the homestead in No Man's Land. I was just out doing some preliminary checks here of the silage pit. So we're at 31% fermented in there. That's pretty good. And then we are looking at 181 liters here, 162 liters here of tomatoes. So we're getting towards those first crates. And we have quite a bit of logging to do today, so let's get that underway. Logging, and more logging. That's what we got going on right now. So it looks like this thing's pretty much full already. Like I don't know if we'll be able to really fit anything else onto this trailer. We can try to fit one more log on here, but I don't want to overload it too much. What we can do is we can start grinding down stumps right now, because we did a bunch of cutting yesterday. So I'll just go ahead and park here. Pull out the what is this thing? The skid steer. And we'll go grab the grinder attachment. The grinder attachment seems to kind of drag along the ground when you're in this thing. So let's go ahead and we'll raise it up, and then we'll do like we did last time and have it, whoa! Have it raised up like this, and then lower it this way like that. So that way we just have to lower it like this to grind the stumps. So let's find the stumps and start getting rid of them, just so we don't have to deal with them later. There's one. Seems to have gotten rid of that one. Looks like that one's gone. Let's see. Raise it up so we can see. There's one right there. Let's back up a little. There it is. Grind this thing down. And we'll just keep grinding up the stumps until there's no, until about 8:40. At which, well, let's say 8:30. At which point we'll get into the tractor and head out to the shop to sell what we got on the back of the trailer there. So you don't want to wait too long on it, and we want to be able to get more logs on to sell. So, what does it look like from this side? I mean, you know, kind of what it would look like, I guess. Guess I could do it the other way. But I think this way is just a little better, so I can actually see looking in through this, through the cab. Not too much. Back up a little. There we go. And this will just help with being able to move around and collect up logs later anyway. Just getting rid of all the stumps here. So I don't think we need, maybe we still need the headlights. So should be able to start making some pretty good money today. Today is going to be about selling as many logs as we can. That's going to be the number one priority. Once it hits, like I said, once it hits about 8:30, we're going to jump in the tractor, go sell what we got, and then start loading up the rest of them as quickly and efficiently as possible to be able to sell them off today. We want to try and sell everything we have cut today. Might not be able to. It's a pretty quick days on here with the time scale the way it is, but should be able to sell quite a few of them. Let's see, grind up another one. Like this one right here. Alright. Doing good here, doing good. Grinding up these stumps. Getting all this cleared out, getting it ready. Getting ready for sunflower planting in March. I think it's just going to look really cool when the sunflowers start coming in. The last growth stage just before harvest, it's going to look really nice. As much as I like the spruce trees here, I think it'll just look that much cooler with the sunflowers. So we'll want to be able to, I would like to be able to fertilize the field too. I don't know how well that's going to work out with the fertilizing machinery that is available to us. I think, is it Pottinger makes a small one? Fertilizer spreaders? Oh, Amazon. That's right. Amazon makes a nice small one. Kverneland makes one too, and I think you can also change the. No, it's just Kverneland or Vernland. I don't know how to pronounce that. But Amazon makes one for $25,000. We can buy like 1,000. Whoop! Don't do that. We could buy like 1,000 liters of fertilizer and call it good on that, maybe. Okay, this will be the last one we grind here. And then we gotta... We're gonna have to... Let's see. So turn the lights off, and we'll shut this thing down and disconnect for right now. We're gonna leave that out there for now. Run to go get the tractor. Okay. So let's get this off to the shop. We'll see how much money we make off of this. It probably won't be too crazy, the number on this, just because, you know, it's a lot of very thin logs, not very much in the way of volume. But we'll just get this sold, bring it back, start loading up with the bigger logs. We'll obviously have to bring the skid steer back over to the woodshed here and pick up the log fork. But I'll bring you back when we get to the shop, so we can see how much we make. Alright, let's see how much we get. Just park on over the sell point. Detach everything. Went a little bit too far. Alright, $3,000, that's pretty good. That's not bad for what it was. Not bad for what it was at all, actually. Let's just get back to the homestead, load up some more logs, and make a bunch of selling runs today. Today is selling day, pretty much. Alright, I think right here is a good spot. Let's go ahead and shut the engine off. We're gonna have to load this little piece on somehow. So all these pieces need to go. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Hop in our little skid steer. Go grab the log forks. So looks like we did a pretty good job here clearing out the stumps. So I don't think we'll have to deal with that, stumps when we're plowing. So far. Of course, we got to get rid of the rest of them too, but so far so good as far as getting what we were able to out. So out of the way. Alright, so we need to grab these logs. So let's get to that. I'll just go ahead and position this right here like that right now. And I'll have to try and situate somewhat in the middle. There we go, like that. And then drop it down, lean it forward a bit, drive forward a bit. Okay, and then we'll just turn. Trying to avoid that stump. That's one that definitely needs to go soon. Alright. There we go. That's all there is to it. Let's grab the rest of them that can fit on it right now. Don't run into the tractor now. Break it. So just get over the top of it there. Go over this side. There you go. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's a little too far to the right. A little bit more to the left here. There we go. And then just go ahead and lean it like that. Open the fork up. There you go. Let's see. Let's get a big one on the back there. That one in the back there looks pretty good. Yeah, that big guy right there. We'll throw that one on next. So we just gotta be a little careful here. There's a stump behind us, so we gotta watch that when we're going to back up. Whoa, 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 whoop. Let's get a better sight on this here. There we go. That should do it. Alright. This one's not as straight as I would like. So the price is probably going to be dropped a little bit on it. Let me check it out here. Yeah, it's a little... Should I even bother? Or just sell as is? Let's do this. Hopefully that doesn't screw it up too bad. I don't think it will. It's a bit better. Although it kind of made this weird shaving piece. There, we could just throw that behind here. Well, we can also throw this back behind one of the logs here as well. Maybe in the front. There. It's a little screwy, but every little bit, right? Every little bit helps. So, alright, let's get this one loaded up. Keep going here. I'm gonna try and make sure to get all these loaded up today. That's what we really want. Alright, so we can just go ahead and lean that forward a bit. And then let's see, what's going on? It's getting caught. There it is. It's right there. It's getting caught. There we go. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and strap these down as they are. Now I don't know how that's gonna work out. Whoop. I don't know how that's gonna work out when we go to load some more on there. We might be able to fit one more, maybe two. But I think I may have screwed that up a little. Let's go ahead and back it up. And then turn her around. Let's see. So what we want to try and do is make it to where two of them, so we can stack two of them next to each other, so we can stack one more on top. So let's do this. I think that should be good to get one more on there, or at least pay maybe two. Guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out right now. So what we want to do is we want to hop out, strap these down so it doesn't move, and then go in. Back out a little. Here we go. Go in this way like that. Oh, too far, too far. There we go, right here. Too fast. If I would have slowed down a little bit, I think the log would have stayed there. So we want to pick this back up. Now let's just get forward a little. It's a little too far, maybe. No, that looks good. There we go. That's what I was missing. Alright, so let's see. We want to get big one on top of that. Oh, no. I want to keep the claws open. You know, maybe trying to get a big one right now isn't a great idea. We'll get one of these smaller ones. Well, I mean, that's still kind of a big one, but what we want to do is just stack that one on top of the other, make it look like a pyramid, And that should be good. Well, there we go. It shouldn't be too big of a problem stacking this one on top. Shouldn't be. So we'll see here. Let's do this. Straighten it out. You're good. You're good. Alright. Should be able to just open... No. Hang on, hang on. Don't do that now. There we go. Just like that. I should load it from the other side. It'll probably make it a bit easier. Let's see. Are we? No, we need to straighten it out a bit. So we might only be able to sell two or maybe one more load today, but it's not looking like it's really in the cards to be able to sell a lot of the wood today. It just takes time. You know, that's all this is it's going to take some time to be able to get everything done. You know, as I'm sure it would. You know, loading logs up onto a trailer probably take a bit of time, I would imagine. Especially if you're not trying to drop the logs and have it roll off the side like I did earlier. But honestly, as it stands right now, the time being taken up, it's not too bad. Because we still have a long time before March. March is really the key month right now. That's when we plant the sunflowers, so we definitely need to have everything done, ready for planting, you know, at least before March 10th, I think. So I'm gonna get this to the shop, sell it, see if we can load up another load of logs and get it back in time. Not holding out hope for that, but at least we can get the logs set up for the next day, and we can get that going, just like how today kind of worked out. And we'll see where we stand. I'll see you at the shop. All right, we're here at the shop. Let's see if we can make it up the hill for one. Hopefully the logs aren't too heavy. Otherwise, this was a trip for nothing. Alright, looks like that's... yeah, looks like we're good. Let's get over to the sell point. Unstrap the logs, sell them, see what we get. I'm hoping for something close to $6,000. But the logs might not be big enough for that price. I know we got one nice big one right there. That'll probably sell for pretty good. All right, $5,371. I think that was the same price we got yesterday for a load that was similar. But we're getting there. We're getting close to the goal of the tractor. The new tractor. And the new tractor will help us be able to pull the logs up there just a little bit easier. So we need $39,000 for that tractor, and we will be selling this one for that one. Nothing particularly useful here, which is unfortunate. Maybe that cedar. That cedar's awfully nice. but I don't know if we'll be able to use it. It's 110 horsepower to pull that thing. I think the seeder we're probably going to have to go for, well, it's not even a seeder, it's a planter actually. We're going to have to use a planter, and it's most likely going to be this one. The Agro Massive Falcon 3. Oh man. Massive. Yeah, it's definitely going to be that one. It looks like 15,000 for that. And there's no cheaper pieces of equipment for that, so do we have... I was also thinking about potatoes, but I don't think that's really... Yeah, I think that's the smallest one, and that takes 150 horsepower. That one's... Potatoes aren't happening this time around. This season, potatoes are definitely not happening this season. Or this year. So when do they need to be planted? Potatoes. March, April? Same, yeah, it's the same as sunflowers. It's definitely not happening. I don't even know if we want to get in. I don't know if I want to get into root crops anyway. I'd more or less like to do. Well, the sunflowers will be a good start to at least some sort of arable crop. But I'm thinking. Thinking more along the lines of something like sheep or pigs. Pigs would be a pretty good animal to do. They sell for quite a bit. All we'd really have to do is buy the what's the word I'm thinking? The food for them. I mean, you can harvest the crops for the food for them, but we don't. It's not really a possibility right now. And also, I believe you'd make more money off of just selling the crops yourself and then just buying the food. But we can turn around pigs for a pretty good profit, I think. Not sure how long until they're... I know I tested it, but I completely forgot that I should have written all this down, but can't remember what age pigs are best to sell. I think it's like 24 months, so 2 years. If they're 2 years old, they sell for the most. Something along those lines. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up another load of logs here. And then we can start grinding down the stumps and getting the stumps out of the way. So that way when we go to load up tomorrow, or yeah, when we sell and then go to load up tomorrow, we won't have to dodge stumps all day. Trying to dodge around the stumps to load up the trailer. So, I got this one here. Go ahead and grab it. Kind of getting a little too overzealous with the gas pedal. You know, one thing I think I will do is get that jerry can mod, so we can fill up some jerry cans. For fuel. It'll just help. It'll just help with, you know, instead of having to do that full trip back with equipment. And also, since we don't have the funds right now for the fuel point, that'll definitely be a possibility later. But I think for now, if we just get the fuel cans, the diesel cans, we should be okay to use that. Now there was one. There we go. Just want to make sure it's fully in the forks there. There's the That plow mod, I don't think I'm going to use that. The square plow mod. I think I'll just stick with the regular plowing equipment. Alright, that one's sort of on there. I don't like that. Well, we'll leave it as is. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's get these other logs loaded up here. Don't want to line it up like that. That's how the other one was lined up, and that turned out to be just sitting on the top there. Let's go right here. Alright, that's good. There, we can grab this other one right here. Hopefully that can stack up. Whoa. This is why we need to get rid of the stumps. They're just in the way. Alright, let's see. Let's grab this one. Alright, this should be able to fit between the edge and this log. Maybe. Let's see, probably back up a little. Yeah, back up a little. Whoop, not that far. Maybe about right there. And we should be able to just tap it in. There it is. Nice. Whoop, don't do that now. Alright, so we want to get out, strap that down, make sure it stays put while we grab the other ones. Alright, so it's almost closing time for the shop, so obviously we're not going to be able to get this load of wood sold today. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. But we can grind down a bunch of these stumps here to make sure everything's cleared and ready for tomorrow when it comes to cutting down trees and being able to move freely around here. That's one of the biggest issues, is just trying to move around the area with all these stumps in the way. So that's what we're going to do right now. Prep work for tomorrow. There we go. Nice and loaded up there. Let's go ahead and strap that down, keep it in place. Oh, wrong pedal. That was the accelerator. The brake's on the left side. Okay, I think we should be able to load up these 4. These 4 will be the ones we go for. And that should fit comfortably on the trailer. No problems. Let's see, I'm gonna get a little... There we go. Alright. Well, maybe those 4. I'm not sure. This is kind of looking This is kind of looking more like it's going to only be 3 sitting on here. Get the lights on. I can't really see. It was stuck. I don't know what it was stuck on. No. Stay up there now. Stay up there now. There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe one more. I don't know if I can get... Ooh, yeah, I don't think I can get all 3 of them on there. That would be a tall order to try and fulfill. You know what I could do is cut the biggest log off of that tree right there. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll cut the biggest log off of this one. Biggest log we can get off of this one. Right there. That looks good. Now we want to try and cut this like that. We could put that one right in the center. That's going to be a little bit of an issue getting around this one here. But that's the log we want. Well, especially if we punt that log towards the other one. But this is the log we want to put on there. It's the biggest one. That should be okay. We should be fine with that. Should be able to get around that. There we go. We'll just go ahead and load this one up on the back here. And that should be it for the tractor for today. And we'll be all ready, set and ready to take this all to the shop in the morning. We gotta make sure we get it done. Now, come on now. Just inch towards it a little bit. There we go. Let's move the camera around. I can't really see. Should be able to just open it up, set it into place. There we go. Strap them all down. That load is ready for the shop. So what we need to do now is we need to go ahead and, whoa, watch out for the stump there. Go and put the log fork back. And then we'll grind down some more stumps until about 1950, no, or 1930, 730. Grind down enough stumps, or grind out a bunch of stumps till 1730, or 1930 rather. It's already 1752. What am I talking about? And then we can bring the thing back here, the skid steer. We'll bring it back here. Go grab the tractor. Go park the tractor up for the night, because it might end up snowing tonight. Seems to snow quite a bit out here, so. Don't want to get caught out in the snow. Not like it really does anything, but still, it's cold. There we go. Alright, that one's gone. Whoa! I'm a little crazy with the gas pedal. Alright, let's get some more. Should be able to grind down quite a few stumps in the time allotted here. Goes pretty quick. That should do it for that one. Alright. Grind this one. Gotta get this work done. That's okay if it takes a bit of time though, because we do have a lot of work to do, but we don't want to get too much done so quickly that there isn't anything to do for the next month. But there should be enough work to be done right now. There should be enough work to do to last that long. Seems like there is, especially with what I'm planning on doing here. Let's see, just grind this one. Let's see. There's one. That one definitely needs to go. It's definitely in the way. Or it has been in the way. And we still have quite a few trees to chop down here as well. So there's still plenty of money to be had out on this hill. The lumber hill. There we go. Okay. Next. Alright. Good. We're starting to get our equipment's starting to get pretty dirty here. I'd have to start thinking about getting a pressure washer as well. Because I know the dirt causes your equipment to wear a bit faster. I don't want that. Also don't want to chop trees too much now, because then we won't have nothing to do in February. Although we got all that grass, we do need to chop all this grass down, try to collect as much of it as possible. Since it's not going to grow till March anyway, so we don't want to leave that. And if we can finish all the grass behind the house there, where that big rock formation is, if we can finish the grass out there by February, we might even do that actually tomorrow, is start chopping that grass down out there. As long as it's not snowing. If it's snowing, we won't be able to do it. But if we can start chopping that grass down out there, we can collect it up, put it in a big pile, and then when February hits, it'll start growing again. Okay, I'm not seeing any more stumps right now, but that can't be right. There's gotta be more. Whoa. That seemed like I hit a stump right there. No, that wasn't a stump. Just a bit of a hill. One. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Any more stumps? I can't really see any more, but doesn't mean they're not out here. We'll definitely have to double check everything when we go to plant or go to plow the field. But yeah, for now, we got to park everything up and get off to bed. It's getting close to bedtime. You can hear the dinner bell. All right. Let's see here. Go. No, not that way. There we go. Like that. Oh, too far. I want to leave the lights on. Run the battery down. Let's go grab the tractor, bring it back to the machine shelter over here. We still got quite a few trees coming down out here. Definitely. So what we can do is tomorrow morning, we'll go ahead and chop the rest of this up. The trees we can kind of leave. We'll basically sell the rest of these tomorrow. Will be the plan. Sell the rest of these here. We'll chop that big one up. Get all these ready to go. And then we'll leave this for now, and we'll start working on the grass out there on that side of the property, on the northern end of the property there. We'll start chopping down all that grass, getting it ready to be picked up by the forage wagon. So that way we have something to work with. We can sell the silage. Definitely don't want to sell the grass on its own. So let's go ahead and check how the silage pit's going here. 33%. All right. So we started at 31% this morning, I think. So that's starting to get there. It's starting to get there. I mean, we even have this whole field right here that needs to be plowed as well. And then we got rock. We got to worry about getting a rock picker, getting the rocks out of there. A lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to be done. A lot of stuff yet to be done. Alright. That's good right here. And that's where we're going to call tonight, everybody. So thanks for dropping by the farmstead. Homestead, farmstead, same thing. Same difference. I'm going to get me some dinner, take a bath in that, and I'll see you next time. Until then, have a great night, everyone.